And hello once again, friends. That's right, Gamer Bro Flash here. An extra late stream today. And wow, just trying to get a result here. But yeah, I think I know exactly what I need to do. Tomorrow is gonna be dive into the system. That's a lot of issues. Nothing really wrong with the system, but yeah, I'm seeing certain things that I need to work on. And so it's a combination of software and hardware, and definitely will get that sorted out before the next stream. But yeah, as promised, gonna see if I can actually run the AFC Bournemouth taking on the Spurs match first. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see if I can lower the time as well. And at least, yeah, no, don't like doing it. I like to do the full time, but yeah, due to the situation, so I might turn it down to 10 minutes for this match. And then of course see exactly how we can actually develop things from there for sure. Alright. And of course, quick look at the standings there. Yeah, so far so good for Spurs. And yeah, top of the table there. And don't think I need to make any changes to the team itself. I think everything's in place. I like to probably can still start with Kane up front there. Bentancur and Bissouma there, midfield. Perisic can also play as a left midfielder, but he did really well in the last match. And I do believe I have some injuries. There you go. Kulusevski. Yeah. Injured once again here. And have Richarlison there on the bench. So the main injury is Kulusevski there. And let's have a look at, well, okay, Tadics. Alright, that looks alright. Slow passing is fine as well, so that's alright. Yeah, I think everything should be fine. Join the attack. Bentancur. Yeah, all the defaults, well, I shouldn't say defaults, all the custom made settings there seems to be in place here. So yeah, I always like full 20 minutes, but I'm gonna cut it down to 10 minutes, and that should be less work for the system to do as well. And right after this one, I'm gonna see if I can jump back into the last match, and fingers crossed, get a result. Before I jumped on, I did do some configurations, and I think that should make a difference as well. And wow, sometimes updates, yeah, they kind of like mess around with your settings. You gotta start fresh. So I guess what I can take out of this is that always not only make a backup of your settings, but at least take a screenshot of your configurations, especially if you have a custom set of configuration, let's say for your graphic unit. So just in case you get an update and it sets everything back to default, because honestly sometimes default settings just doesn't work for every single software that you have. So I guess I will take that, and next time for sure, after I finish doing everything, configuring everything tomorrow, more than likely I'm going to take a screenshot. I'll make a note of everything, so just in case. Yeah, I usually use a secondary application to help me with configuration for my GPU especially. And yeah, if two or certain settings are out, sometimes it can cause issues. But I do believe it's a hardware issue as well, so I might have to jump into the system, as I did mention, tomorrow, and see what I can actually discover and do some cleaning as well. Let's have a look at customization. And kits should be fine. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so AFC Bournemouth, 4-2-3-1 lineup, and more up front there, Billing right behind him there, and extreme left midfield and right midfield, we have Traore and Tavernier. Midfielders Cook and Lerma there. And in the back four there, Vinia, Stevens, Kelly, captain, and Fredericks there, right back position. And the goalkeeper for AFC Bournemouth will be Travers. And unchanged team as was the case in the last match. Kane up front, have Son there on the left wing position, Mora there on the right, Perisic right behind Kane there in attacking midfield position, Bissouma and Bentancur midfield positions there, right behind Perisic there, and backline Sessegnon, Davies, Romero and Porro, and Lloris there, goalkeeper for sure. So 10 minutes it is, world class and Vitality Stadium, and the referee for this one is Andre Marina. So without further ado, let's head on down to the Vitality Stadium for the start of this match. Premier League action between AFC Bournemouth and Spurs.
The camera trained on Harry Kane. After 4 goals in his last match, what next? This is EA TV.
Contact your nearest steward.
Hello everyone, we're raring to go. Our venue for this game is the Vitality Stadium. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Bournemouth up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Number 16, Marcus Tavernier. Number 29, Philip Billing.
Good luck.
And the starting 11 for Bournemouth.
Well, they're starting with an attacking 4-5-1 formation with 3 players in advance of 2 holding midfielders. But it's important that the wide players come in field to join the centre forward at the right time.
Introducing the Spurs starting 11. Hugo Lloris is the goalkeeper. Heung-min Son plays with Lucas Moura out wide. And the focal point in attack today, Harry Kane.
Thank you for attending the game at the Vitality Stadium. Enjoy the match.
And the contest begins. Traore. And a chance to whip it in here. Very quick thinking there. Will he finish? Couldn't make it 1-0. Maybe not quite warmed up.
Well, that should have been the opener. He has to hit the target from there.
Oh, superb skill. No foul, Spurs advantage. Sessegnon. Perisic. Real chance. Well, plenty of power there, but in fairness, should have made the keeper work. Well, the referee let it go initially, but now he goes back and cautions him, Stuart.
Yeah, it's a good bit of refereeing. He tried to let the play continue, and then he came back for the booking.
Jack Stevens. And Lerma. Well, understandably, a lot of interest in Harry Kane and how he might perform in this match. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Well, how can you stop him? If you get too tight, he'll use the space behind you, drop off, and he'll turn and run at you. Add that to his movement in the box, and you can see why he scored so many goals.
Well read to ease the pressure. Bissouma. Ryan Sessegnon has it. Son. And a timely intervention. And they need to get tighter. But timely defending when it mattered. Son. Perisic. Kiefer Moore. Perisic. Can they take the lead? Oh, wonderful goalkeeping!
Well, you have to say, from that sort of distance, that's a wonderful save.
And over it comes. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Kane. It's a perfect challenge. Tavernier. Bissouma. Well, Spurs now in potentially a dangerous position. Something to worry about here. And that's an excellent piece of defending to thwart him. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Billing. Must be. Oh, that was begging to be put home, but the goalkeeper has it. Sessegnon. Harry Kane. Kane. Oh, not hard to read that pass. Perisic. Must be. And a goal here from Harry Kane. He's opened the scoring. What a boost for his team.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance. And Kane's strike is absolutely perfect. Pace, power and accuracy. What a player he is.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Jefferson Lerma. Patient build-up at the moment. Billing. This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save. How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there. They should be level now.
Trying to deliver it accurately. It might be. And up for grabs off the keeper. Well, really calm, composed goalkeeping there.
It certainly was on the second attempt. It was the first save that really stood out. That was a brilliant piece of goalkeeping.
And he takes it away. Kane. On to Bentancur. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, it petered out. Sessegnon. Now Harry Kane. Could be troublesome. Great opportunity. Palmed away by the keeper. Well, he's given us away. Bissouma. Traore. Filling with it. Running with the ball confidently. Surely the equaliser. Just had to keep his concentration to the maximum, and he did. Well, that'll be a corner. A goal here would really change the complexion of this match. And taken short. Far from a good pass. Bissouma. Perisic. On to Son. And Son! The keeper diving magnificently to make sure he got there. And now the delivery. Well, it has come to nothing. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Romero. And now Perisic. Making sure nothing untoward happened. And news of a goal at Craven Cottage with all the information. Alex Scott.
Yes, it's a goal for Chelsea. It's now 1-0 with 33 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Given away by Spurs. And getting close to the half-time interval with Spurs holding the advantage. Stuart, interested to know what strikes you about their performance.
Well, they've worked hard and played well to be in front here, but they now need to keep their focus as we approach half-time.
Marcus Tavernier with a textbook interception. Heung-min Son. Oh, great piece of individual skill. It's there for him, and a goal it is. The keeper readied up part of the equation.
Well, as you can see, the defending is really poor, but he won't mind. It's a simple finish for him.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Traore. Moore. And a tidy tackle. a chance. And tremendous goalkeeping.
Well, he just made it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem. Well, this has to be their way back into the game. The crowd are certainly playing their part.
They take it short. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Ivan Perisic. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight.
Well, as you can see from the replay, it's the perfect through ball from Son, and Kane does the rest. He hits through the back of the ball with such power. What a great finish that is.
Back underway here, and it's been all Spurs so far. You sense there could be extra punishment dished out. Marcus Tavernier, in with a chance. The save was a good one. And continues his run. Fredericks. Can he finish here? What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Davis. Yves Bissouma has it. Ivan Perisic. And very deftly cut out. He's found a pocket of space. He takes aim, body in the way. And now the delivery. So half-time here, and the scoreboard tells you the story. So far, so good for Spurs. They're in front.
Well, Derek, what a turnaround this has been. We knew their struggles defensively, but their creativity has been excellent today. In particular, the wide players have been a constant threat. That's a really good first half for them.
Will he finish? Couldn't make it 1-0. Maybe not quite warmed up.
Well, that should have been the opener. He has to hit the target from...
Perisic. Can they take the lead? Oh, wonderful goalkeeping.
Well, you have to say, from that sort of distance, that's a wonderful...
Perisic. Must be. And a goal here from Harry Kane. He's opened the scoring. What a boost for his team. Billing. But oh, what an important save. How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper.
Just had to keep his concentration to the maximum, and he did. On to Son. The keeper diving magnificently to make sure he got there. And tremendous goalkeeping.
Well, he just made it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
Oh, a perfectly timed pass. And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight. Fredericks. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. He takes aim, body in the way.
And yes, once again, many thanks for joining this match. AFC Bournemouth taking on Spurs in this one. And yeah, definitely had no choice but to use the time. And definitely have some work to do on the system tomorrow. And elsewhere on the grounds, Fulham 0 and Chelsea 1. Southampton and Manchester City, that is, tied 1-1. Leeds United and Brighton, Leeds United 1, Brighton 0, and West Ham and Nottingham Forest still playing. So yeah, decent enough performance. And can have a look at the match facts here. Yeah, fairly even enough in terms of possession, 52 to Spurs, Bournemouth 48, and yep, AFC Bournemouth definitely had a few more shots on target there, and Lloris definitely did quite well to keep a lot of those shots out. So 10 shots to Bournemouth and 7 to the Spurs. But look at that expected goal differential. Spurs 3.5 to Bournemouth's 2.4. Passes very close, 117 to Spurs and 116 to Bournemouth. Tackles 12 to Spurs and 14 to Bournemouth. Tackles won 5 apiece. Interceptions 12 apiece. Saves 6 of course up to Spurs and 3 to AFC Bournemouth. Fouls committed, none to Spurs and 1 to AFC Bournemouth. Offsides 1 to Spurs. Corners 2 to Spurs, 4 to AFC Bournemouth. Free kicks 1 to AFC Bournemouth. And no penalty kicks, but 1 yellow card has been issued to AFC Bournemouth. So yeah, all to play for still in the second half, but bit of an advantage. 3 goals up at this time. It's going to take a very, very short break and then be right back. And fingers crossed, we can finally get a FIFA session with a result and who the next opponent will be for either team. So back in a flash dash while.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas and many thanks for joining today's live stream. It's your jovial friend Santa Claus and teaming up with Gamer Flash live stream today. Remember to Rudolph smash that like button, drop a comment, flash scribe to this channel and activate the notification bell icon so you will always know when next we go live. Ha! Well, it's time to get some cookies and Christmas pudding. Flash Gamer Stream will be back in a sleigh bell moment.
If you're a tech enthusiast, you need to hear this. Flash Tech Tips is your new go-to for all things tech. From quick software fixes to game modding tutorials, we've got it covered in bite-sized and longer tech videos. Stay updated with the latest amazing tech news and learn new tricks to enhance your digital life. Remember to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, drop a comment, and activate notifications. Dive into the future of tech. with Flash Tech Tips.
And once again, thank you so much for joining this edition of a live stream. Wow, what a Sunday it's been, and yeah. 3 hours of the morning, and the 22nd of December 2025, and just a mere 3 days to go before Christmas. And of course, once again, wishing everyone a very Merry Christmas, and hoping everything goes absolutely magnificent for you for 2026. In other words, have a flash-tastic season, and all the very best for the new year 2026. Make sure you got those New Year resolutions all lined up, and try to at least make them count for the new year as well. And I will see if I can, once this stream holds up, because I'm having some issues with the system. Definitely have to do some serious I guess you could say work on the system tomorrow. Strip it down, move around a few things and do some tests. So guess I gotta put on the technician suit tomorrow and put it on the little lab table and put it underneath the microscope and see exactly what needs to be done here. So right after this one, nope, not some racer. Right after this one, I'll see if I can run back the Arsenal FC taking on Paris Saint-Germain match. And wow, 3 times, and of course couldn't have a result either time there. But hopefully we can get this one out of the way, and then we can have run through of Arsenal taking on Paris Saint-Germain. Fingers crossed we can get a result. So leading in the first one, we were all level in the second one, 3-3, and then I was getting crunched by Paris Saint-Germain in the third match. Yeah, it was absolute wipeout. And then, of course, 2/3 way in the session definitely froze up for me. But if I have to reduce the time, I definitely will until I get the system all totally checked out, etc. for tomorrow.
Imagine the roar of the crowd, the thrill of the kickoff, the tension of the final moments. Gamer Flash live stream brings you right into the heart of football mania. From the grand stages of the World Cup, where international teams clash for the most coveted title in football, to the fierce local derbies in club league tournaments where regional teams battle tooth and nail. Feel every pass, tackle and goal with front row seats to continuous heart-pounding action. Whether it's the strategic play of world-class athletes at the World Cup or the raw passion of local heroes in club matches, every game promises to be a spectacle of skill and spirit. So gear up for an epic journey through the beautiful game. From the first whistle to the last, experience the highs, the lows, and everything in between. It's more than just a game. It's a series of battles, each one more thrilling than the last. Dive into the action, live where legends are made and history is written.
Why do 90% of fighters never give up? They watch Gamer Flash Fighter. First you hop, then you drop, and you either get KO'd or pick yourself back up. It's non-stop action on Gamer Flash Fighter live stream. Witness epic knockouts, clutch comebacks, and insane battles. Like, share, comment, and smash that notification bell to join the fight. Don't miss a single moment of the action. Subscribe now and become a part of the Ultimate Fighter community.
Hey gamers, want to take your sports games to the next level? Check out Gamer Flash Sports streams on YouTube. We've got everything. Last minute goals in football, amazing cricket batting and incredible boxing knockouts. Dominate in NBA basketball, win in pro tennis, get the best scoring golf and speed to victory. Subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a single stream. Join the Game of Flash community and let's get this party started.
And once again, thank you so much for joining today's live stream. Well, I think I'm gonna grab myself delicious deep dish pizza. Yeah, one of my custom pizzas. I do love making pizzas. Of course, I gotta have a nice cold drink to go along with it. And don't forget to give a thumbs up and drop a comment and activate the notifications bell icon so you'll always be in the know when next I go live. So don't you dare go anywhere. This live stream will return in a flash while. Yeah, so there you go. Making my contribution from a musical perspective for the season. Yeah, Jingle Bells rock style. And I just might put up a link so you guys can check it out. Yeah, the background, yeah, relative to that, I apparently had it on the shelf for like a year and a half, I think, or maybe a bit more than that. And they told them I wanted to do something for the Christmas in terms of music, and Jingle Bells was pretty cool, as always, right? And yeah, their party kind of, I believe it's called soca version, yeah, definitely seemed to mesh with the electric guitar session. 118 beats per minute, and I do believe it's in the key of G major. Yeah. So that's right, the next day or two before Christmas, just might post a link and you guys can check it out. So yeah, always make sure you got that notification bell icon activated so you'll always be in the know when next I go live or have any updates, etc. And of course, premiere events in between as well. So all ready for the second half. Yep, just definitely want to keep things moving as time is pressing as well. And yeah, good start so far. Don't think I'll be making any changes immediately, but yeah, Bournemouth had a fairly good first half. But yeah, their shooting, they definitely need to get their shooting boots in order, and they had a lot more opportunities to take the lead and to be at least equal in terms of the score at half time. But probably I might freshen up things middle of the match, probably bring on Carlson for Kane, and Sarr probably can get a game as well, and Hotspur. So yeah, Danjuma of course, another option as well. So definitely see how that goes. So without further ado, let's head on back down to the Vitality Stadium. Remember, the referee for this one is Andre Marino.
So the ball is moving again. Spurs having already made a big first half statement here. Perisic. The verdict is offside here. Viña. Billing with it. Moore. Cook. Can he take advantage? And foiled by the post.
Wow, that was unfortunate. Yeah, I feel for Bournemouth. I've been there before, alright?
Davis. Bentancur. It's with Porro. Kane. Well, delighted to say, more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Bournemouth facing Nottingham Forest. Bournemouth struggling to keep possession. Son. Lucas Moura. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Now can they counter clinically? Fredericks. Well, they couldn't do anything positive with the cross. Bissouma. Sessegnon. Perisic with the ball. Bentancur. Really getting stuck in. Billing.
Well, there it is. Spurs have controlled the possession and as a result have dominated the game. Some of their passing movements have been a joy to watch and I don't think anything's going to change that.
Now can they win back possession and carve out another chance for themselves?
The green converts to a car, pardon your reception. Please return to your vehicle immediately. Thank you.
That'll be a Spurs ball.
Substitution for Bournemouth.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution.
To be replaced by number 9, Saranki.
Well, danger here as he runs at them. Kane. Lucas Moura. Giving the ball away here, Lucas. Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Spurs facing Southampton.
Oh, Derek, great opportunity here.
And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Ivan Perisic. Lucas. Oh, breezing past him. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. And a throw in for Bournemouth. Given away by Tottenham. Dominic Solanke. And he did well to cut it out. Kane. Is it going to be Lucas? Well, fantastic reflex action. Played over. And clears his lines. Viña. An inability to keep hold of the ball there. And Kane comes into the move. Good looking attack this. Really vital interception here. Traore. Billing. Not a touch off the defender last of all, so a corner. And over it comes. And the danger's still on. Stevens. And Lerma. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Lucas Moura. He's got to score! Oh, great block. And behind it goes the concession of a corner here. It's a short one. How can he find someone at the far post? And the problem not completely solved. Son. Couldn't keep the ball. Traore. Well, I understand there's been a goal in the Fulham match. And Alex Scott has the details.
It's a second goal for Chelsea. They're pulled ahead by 2 with 74 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. It'll be a corner. Over it comes. That is how to apply the pressure. And a Tottenham Hotspur free kick coming up. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Oh, he looks threatening. Could be. Oh, he's such a hard... Oh! Another goal, and I'll tell you what, the impossible is becoming quite possible.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. Ivan Perisic. Bissouma. Well, Spurs now in potentially a dangerous position. Perisic. Now with Bentancur. He's given it straight to the opposition. 10 minutes to go. In with a chance. Well, it's astonishing. A very unlikely comeback. But now they are level, having trailed by 3.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. Bentancur. Really good challenge. Fredericks. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. 5 minutes of the 90 still to go, and the teams cannot be separated. No problems grabbing hold of that one. High pressing at its best. Bentancur. And here now come Tottenham. A goal at this late stage. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Time for a change then. And it's Perisic cutting inside. Danjuma. Sessegnon. Can he put them in front? He does! And with so little time left, that might be the winner. Wonderful drama.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
How about this? 4-3. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. Pape Sarr. Perisic with the ball. Lucas Moura. Well, not the greatest pass, easily intercepted. Kelly. Traore. Billing with it. It's looking promising. Oh, it's mischievous. Well, it's the late show, and they are level again.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and the finish showed great composure. Just to lift it over the goalkeeper. That's a lovely goal.
Well, you don't get too many scorelines like this one. 4-4. It is still level, but Spurs on the attack. Can they break the parity? Well, he really read that brilliantly. What can they do from this corner? The minutes ticking away in this game. Lucas Moura. It's with Porro. The cross is on. And he's in. And good work to deny the chance. Ivan Perisic in the centre. And with that, the referee brings this contest to an end. All square here in what was a thoroughly compelling game. Stuart, your analysis?
Well, it could have gone either way. I thought both teams were very positive, though, going hammer and tongs from the very start. And I think a draw is probably the fair result.
Oh, a perfectly timed pass. And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight.
Oh, Derek, great opportunity here.
Could be. Oh, and it goes! Another goal! And I'll tell you what, the impossible is becoming quite in with a chance. Well, it's astonishing. A very unlikely comeback. But now they are level, having trailed by 3. Sessegnon. He does! And with so little time left, that might be the winner. Wonderful drama. Billing with it. It's looking promising. Oh, it's mischievous. Well, it's the late show, and they are level again.
Yeah, well, it definitely turned out to be quite a battle of sort of game in the end there. And yeah, Bournemouth really came strong to be down 3 goals and tie it all up full time. Yeah, well played. And we can have a look at the possession there. Spurs 57 to Bournemouth 43. Shots, yep, once again Bournemouth actually dominated with the shots. Even though the expected goal differential was definitely with Spurs, so definitely had the momentum for most of the game. But it all counts where, of course, the stats of goals are concerned, and yeah, doesn't matter if you have 1,000 shots on target and only score 1 goal, and the other team only has 5 shots on target and scores 3. Yeah, that's what football's all about. And yeah, passes, yeah, definitely dominating that department, 253 to 195. Tackles, yeah, AFC Bournemouth definitely on top of tackles in this one, 26 to 19. Tackles won very close, 8 to Spurs, 9 to Bournemouth. And interceptions, 15 to Spurs, 31 to AFC Bournemouth. Saves, 8 to Spurs and 6 to Bournemouth. Fouls committed, none to Spurs, 2 to Bournemouth. Offsides, 2 to Spurs and none to Bournemouth. Corners, 6 apiece. Free kicks, 1 to Spurs, 2 to Bournemouth. Penalty kicks, none, and just the 1 yellow card that was issued to AFC Bournemouth. Yep, so there you have it. Let's see what's up next. And some other results elsewhere on the grounds. Yeah, let's see what the standards look like. Still got the... No, we don't have it. Chelsea has now moved up to top spot there. And that's down just 2 seconds, so not really bad. And just 1 loss and the 1 draw. And 5 wins there. And Chelsea, bit of an advantage there. They got 2 draws, but no losses. And just up by 1 point, so still very tight at the top of the table there. And Liverpool there in 3rd, and Arsenal in this one in 4th on 14 points. Manchester City as well in 5th on 14 points. Yeah, so definitely could have done a bit better, at least in terms of defense there. But at the same time, also monitoring the system to seeing how it holds up as well. So I'm going to save this. And yeah, that one I'm going to see if I can run it back in a while. And the next match would be Tottenham taking on Spurs. Southampton, that's short. Of course, that was the abbreviation version there for Southampton. Good team. So Southampton up against Spurs next. So let me take out my screenshot. So I'll definitely let you know when that will be. Even though this says the referee is Craig Pawson and it's going to be rain. Yeah, once you get back into the game, yeah, they tend to always change it around. So see how that goes. So probably, more than likely, probably stick with the same lineup and build things from there. But definitely have to work on the defense and definitely have the system back up and working in a much better way for the next stream as well. And once again, many thanks for joining today's live stream. Wow, time is really pushing here, but let's still see if I can actually get a result for PSG, of course, in the match there against Arsenal. And wow, wasn't good 3 times, and a bit of an issue in terms of the system just shutting down. Well, not the system so much, but the software. So you might argue that it's probably more software side, or maybe a recent update. That's strange. The update before for my GPU, everything was smooth. The recent update was a lot larger, and they were fixing issues that not necessarily affected this system, but issues that affected systems which are a bit more advanced than the one I had. So interesting. So I'm not sure if something else was offset, but like I said, they'll have to do some troubleshooting tomorrow and see how that goes for sure. So that match definitely turned out to be quite a battle thriller in the end. I thought I could pull it off, 4 goals to 3, Yeah, but Solanke definitely did quite well there. Lovely chip goal to actually equalize. And if I had the full 20 minutes on, I do believe I would have had a really good chance to actually come back and probably get the W, but you just never know. But it's great back and forth sort of match, and definitely might go 50 minutes with the next match, but yeah, definitely was a good match all around.
Well, howdy partners. It's time for another Flash Wild Wild West gamer stream. Let's roll across the hard tumbleweed plains, do some hunting, eat some campfire grub, have some dose brutal barroom brawls, greet some pretty towns lately, do fast draw gunslinger high noon duels. We'd be drifting across some smoky dusty towns riding solo or join a tough fit and ready posse. Let's take on countless sheriff outlaw bounties and much more. Yeehaw. This is the Wild West, y'all. So come on. Your horse is ready. Can't you see I'm already settled up? Let's ride. Double kill. Another epic mission awaits us.
Oh yes, definitely the Wild Wild West, and I definitely do love those sessions there. And I actually got a new, well, it's kind of like Wild West, but interestingly enough, it's a bit more Wild West with a bit of a twist in terms of like monsters. So it sounds more like a monster Wild West kind of game. I'm not going to tell you which one it is yet. So when I'm ready, of course, I'll definitely decide whether I should do it as a Wild West or a monster horror Wild West. Very interesting, but it's a good game. It's a very good game, and I'll let you know exactly more details on that as I get close to probably doing that first look at it for sure. But once again, many thanks for joining today's live stream, and yes, season's greetings once again, and hoping that everything is going quite well for you. And of course, those of you remember, I'm also doing a bit of a comic strip. Not gonna throw in the voice changer for this one, but yeah, have the new version of that for the new year as well. Already have it already ready, and yeah, Flash Pro and Budgie. That's right, Pixel Pals, Real Heroes. Bit of a comic strip scenario I'm actually putting together. Apart from that, of course, don't forget I'm actually doing War of the Cryptids as well, and have the second part more than likely sometime in the new year, January, as I really want to actually make it really amazing. So I have some footage already put aside, what I've actually been building with the artificial intelligence, and some animated variations as well. So it's going to be really cool. And I want to bring out some of the dramatic effect, you know, like a true director, like a Spielberg sort of scenario, I guess. So hopefully I do it justice, and definitely know when I release the second part of that for sure. So once again, many thanks, many thanks, friends, for joining another session. I know it's been a roller coaster, it's been a cyclone, it's been, I don't know, 1,000 worlds all crunching together. Wow, never had a stream like this before, but yeah, we all troopers in this, I guess, and yeah, definitely. At least we're gonna see it through. We're gonna see this one through, okay? And of course, you got some entertainment here. Alright, got some Jingle Bells, electric guitar version. Alright. Yeah, so definitely try and see if I can actually run this one back. One last try. If it does fail and does actually crash again, I think probably I'll have to leave it for another day. So I'm going to try another attempt at Arsenal taking on Paris Saint-Germain, and hopefully everything holds up and can have a result, as we just had a result there with AFC Bournemouth and Spurs there. So here's where I'm going to wind on this particular stream and prepare for the Arsenal taking on Paris Saint-Germain match, and as usual was absolutely epic. Yes, last lap. One more stream to do, so I might do 50 minutes, not the full 20, and see how that one goes. So until the very next stream, which is very not too far away from now. So until then, my friend, yours truly, The Flash, signing off on this one, and leave you in the epic, awesome, cool hands of my artificial intelligence as they tell you all their usual goodbye. So until then, it's goodbye for now.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, and many thanks for joining yet another live stream. It's your hearty, jovial friend, Santa Claus, and teaming up with Gamer Flash Epic Fun stream today. Remember to Rudolph smash that like button, drop a comment, flashscribe to this channel, and activate the notification bell icon, so you will always know when next we go live. Ha! Well, it's time to get some cookies and Christmas pudding. So continue to be good, sharing and caring. Psst! Remember to leave some cookies by the Christmas tree, as your neighbours did for me last year. Ho, ho, ho! Seasons, greetings one and all, and see you in the next one.
If you love superheroes and gaming, you're in the right place. Spidey and Flash here, bringing you all the web-slinging fun. Ready to join the adventure? Thanks for swinging by another epic game stream. Don't forget to web smack that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss when we go live. We'll have some superhero duties to tend to now. We'll swing by another time. Wow, but that was quite a lot of Flash Webtastic fun. Hey, gotta dash and save the city. Until next time, web catch you later, fans.
Well, thanks for joining today's live stream. Was fun presenting the gameplay, and we'll keep you posted when next we go live. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and activate the notification bell. So until the next time, have an awesome day, and we will see you in the next one. Bye for now.
Well, thank you very much for joining today's live stream. Was Flashtastic co-hosting along with Gamer Flash? But I think bro needed to add a few more of my extra Flash moves to the gameplay. But anyway, we will keep you posted as to when next we go live. Remember to smash that like button. And drop a swift comment, and Flash subscribe to this channel. Remember to activate the notification bell icon, so to keep you in the know when next another Flash stream will be on the way. So until the next time, have a positive day, and we'll swiftly see you all again soon. Well, I'm on the move again. We'll catch you another time. Take care and so long.
Well, thanks for joining today's live stream. Was fun presenting the gameplay with the Flash. We'll keep you posted when next we go live. Remember to lasso smash that like button, comment, subscribe, and activate the notification bell icon. Keep galloping after those dreams. Well, so long, crew. I'm out.
Holy high voltage, it's Batman. The Flash and I are signing off faster than a speeding bullet. Massive thanks for tuning in to another Gamer Flash live stream. Co-hosting with the Flash and Robin himself? What an absolute rush, my hair's still tingling. What electrifying stuff. If your cape's flapping from all that action, smash that like button with some super strength. Drop your legendary thoughts in the comments. Don't don't hold back your superhero wisdom. Share this video with your fellow sidekicks and keep the hype alive. And oi, ring that notification bell, ding ding, so you never miss another heroic moment. Stay tuned. The next stream is speeding your way, faster than the Batmobile on turbo. So keep your gadgets charged, your senses sharper, and your bat signals ready. Until then, stay alert, stay awesome, and have a Super Cape crusading day. That's it from me, time to dash off. To the Batmobile. See you in the next epic adventure, heroes. Stay legendary.
Well, thanks for joining today's live stream. It was actually fun presenting the gameplay on The Flash. We'll be sure to keep you posted when next we do go live. Remember to power smash that like button. Comment, flash subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to activate the notification bell icon as to always be in the know when next we go live. So until the next time, have a great all-around earthly peaceful day. There's a greater power of good within you. Well, it's goodbye for now, my planetary friends.